Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me, Hema Subramanian. Today in our healthy recipes series, I'm going to share a wonderful seafood recipe. So I'm going to make this beautiful fish fillet with this delicious coconut cream sauce which has got all these lovely Indian flavors. Now the flavors are very subtle but it's absolutely delicious. So why wait, let's get started and check out the recipe. For this recipe I've taken one large sea bass fillet. So I'm just going to cut it into 4 pieces. So make sure the fish is nice and fresh. Now I'm going to mix the marinade for the fish. To a bowl, add 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, so 1 teaspoon red chilli powder, 1 teaspoon pepper, salt according to your taste, I'm adding half teaspoon, 1 teaspoon coconut oil. Just add a little water and mix everything together. So I've added a little water to get the right consistency for the marinade. So make sure it's nice and smooth so it's easy to apply on the fish pieces. So this is a nice smooth paste that we have here. So now that we've made the marinade, I'm going to apply it on the fish pieces. Spread the marinade evenly on all sides of the fish pieces. Marinate the fish pieces for about 15 minutes. I'm going to stir fry some spinach for this to the pan. Add 1.5 teaspoons of coconut oil, a few cloves of garlic thinly sliced, 1 small onion thinly sliced. So I'm making the spinach for sides for the fish fillet. So just adding quarter teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of pepper, just a pinch of turmeric, I'm just adding a handful of the spinach leaves, nice fresh spinach leaves that have been washed nicely. I'm putting the whole leaves. Now if you don't want to use the whole leaves, you can just chop them up. So keeping the flame on high, just quickly stir fry them. So if you don't want to use coconut oil, you can also use olive oil or just regular cooking oil at home that you have, but use something that's very light. So the spinach is done, I'm going to keep this aside. Now I'm going to make the coconut cream sauce. For the coconut cream sauce, to a kadai or a pan, just add 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. So I recommend you to use coconut oil, particularly for this recipe, because the flavors will be very nice. Add a few ginger juliennes. For the sauce, I've taken 1 large green chilli. So I'm cutting the green chillis diagonally for this coconut cream sauce. Next, add the chopped spring onions. I've taken about 3 spring onion heads. So the spiciness, that is the heat, is going to come from the green chilli. If you'd like the sauce to be a little more spicy, you can add another extra green chilli. So that's entirely up to you. After 2 minutes, add quarter teaspoon turmeric powder, half teaspoon salt. Now you can adjust the salt according to your taste. So if you don't have spring onions, you can also use shallots or you can just use the regular onions, but make sure you chop them up nice and fine. So just saute it for about a minute till all the raw smell goes. So now I'm adding 1 cup of coconut cream. This is roughly about 200 ml. After you've added the coconut cream, maintain the flame on a low and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. So the coconut cream sauce is done. I've cooked it on low flame for about 3 minutes. The flavors are spot on. So if you need to add a bit of salt, you can add it in the end. Taste it and then add it. So now we're going to fry the fish. To the pan, add 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. Close the pan and cook the fish pieces for about 3 minutes on one side. So after 3 minutes, I'm just going to flip it over. You can see how soft the fish fillet is. This is very nice fish. So as you can see, I've used sea bass, but you can use any good quality fish of your choice. Close the pan and cook for another 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, the fish is cooked beautifully. Turn off the stove. So I'm going to serve this beautiful fish fillet with some nice coconut cream sauce and stir-fried spinach by the side. I really enjoyed sharing this particular seafood platter with you guys because one, it's super healthy, it's super delicious, and it's loaded with protein. Now I've used sea bass for the fillet, but you can use any fish of your choice. So just follow all the steps and serve it with this lovely and delicious coconut cream sauce. To try the recipe, enjoy and share it with your family and friends.